You've got to have significant Australian content. There are the 5 categories, which is where the story is located, whether it's Australian people involved in the shoot, where you're shooting, things like that. My experience has been most Australian films generally qualify fairly easy for significant Australian content. Like even if you're shooting a sci-fi out in out in Broken Hill, you're going to qualify under enough of the significant Australian content criteria to qualify. So a lot of producers I meet worry about the significant Australian content, but I've actually seen it be an issue on almost no features that I've been involved with. Probably more of the challenge for a lot of the producers I work with is hitting the $500,000 quote. So you've actually got to have qualifying Australian production expenditure of $500,000 or more. I work a lot at the independent end of the market where people might do a shoot for 150 or 200,000 when they're going into post and they're not sure if they're going to be up over the $500,000. So obviously on larger productions that's not an issue, but at the independent end of the market, a lot of producers are trying for the $500,000 and trying to structure their financing and their shoot and their expenses to get over the line on that one. Big issue for a lot of producers obviously is whether they can get feature film distribution, because the producer's offset has 2 rates. If you can prove an intent to distribute theatrically, then you can qualify for a 40% rebate on your qualifying expenditure. If you don't get that 40%, but you're still distributing the film in Australia, you can qualify for a 20% rebate. And that's obviously a huge difference to a project, whether it gets 40% back or 20% back of their qualifying expenditure.